Morning, you're on 5, and it's wonderful to have Vanessa Feltz here. She's on the
Yes,
sofa at
she
lunchtime
is.
with great guests and insightful conversation about everything that matters to you and your family. New Vanessa, today at 12:30 and every weekday. Right now, let's kick off Friday's discussion.
Hey, Dave! Are you ready for weekend?
Sick of Donald Trump. Is
Nope.
Prince Harry right to hit out at what he calls blatant lies from his former charity? And should dogs be kept on leads in fields? With me, Jeremy Vine. Morning, welcome to the show. What a week it's been. And
So what?
no better people to discuss it than our guests. I'm joined by the former Conservative Special Advisor to Boris Johnson, Samuel Kasumu, and the historian Tessa Dunlop as well. Welcome both. Friday.
Yay, Friday! We
Donald
did!
Trump, £2 trillion has been wiped off global stock markets, but he says his tariff rollout is going very well, and Britain is happy with what he's done. Britain's happy? How are you feeling about this? Are you sick of the sight of him? Then
Nope.
is Prince Harry right to hit out over what he calls blatant lies? Blatant lies from the charity he quit last week. The Charity Commission is investigating Centre Ballet after its chairperson accused the Duke of bullying and harassment. Are you pleased Harry broke his silence, or should he rise above it? Then what about keeping dogs on leads in fields? A farmer in Wiltshire says 12 of his sheep have died or been put down after a dog savaged them, and the National Sheep Association says dog attacks on sheep are rising. Should dogs always be kept on leads to keep livestock safe, or should they be allowed to run free where the owner thinks it's appropriate? Then it's the papers and everything else with the Casualty and Call the Midwife star Ollie Ricks joining us in the studio. At 11:30, Alexis will be discussing the Birmingham bin strikes and whether to send the army in. At 12:30, Vanessa will be here taking more of your calls and hearing your stories. So I'll show you how to get in touch with today's album artwork question from the record store of Ella, the brilliant floor manager, and there she is. Who is that? Oh man, I should know this. And what's the album called? 02078622222. 16 people on a landline, and I almost forgot to mention that if you ring from a mobile, it may be dearer. We have some socials. Ella will show us now. Here we go. Facebook, Insta, X, absolute carnage on X. Blue Sky. TikTok is fun, but they're spying on you. And the one that no one remembers. And then there's the YouTube channel. Just search for Jeremy Vine on 5 on YouTube, and you will find our little channel with all the best clips, so you can catch up if you missed the show. So, Ella, tell us who. I should know. I feel really bad that I don't. It's Sabrina Carpenter, of course. Espresso. Thank you, Sabrina. Okay. Well, listen, Trump. When I say Trump to you, Samuel, what's the first thought?
Orange.
Orange.
Yeah.
What's your word association?
Destruction. Mushrooms explosion.
Orange destruction is kind of.
Should I say populism? I should say something a bit more
It's not
sophisticated.
popular anymore. It's not. It's polling at 43% in America. That's no longer the majority. Not popular.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
Well, look, let's just have a look at what's happened here with the tariff announcement yesterday. So I'll show you here. I mean, basically, America, the USA, has become a fortress. Let's have a look at Fortress Trump, shall we? Here it is. This is what he's done. He's protecting his country against import. Oh, there he is. Look at it. Bring it on the balcony. And yesterday he unscrolled the percentages, and we were 10%, but 25% on all cars, 20% on steel, aluminium, and so we know the figures. And it's not bad for us, but it's not great either. The problem is this. America becomes a fortress, then Canada does too, then Mexico, then Switzerland say, okay, we're going to be a castle. The EU join in. Then China starts to put up fortifications to trade. Then India, and on it goes. And now Britain as well. So here we are. And here's the Prime Minister. And now they said, right, we're now looking at certain things that come into this country from the USA. And they've got a list of 400 things, and you won't believe the list. I've just picked a few out. Swords we import. They might put extra tariffs on. Boys' underpants, bicycle pedals, firearms. I don't know if that's a binocular, but binoculars. There's a binocular. Golf balls, bourbon, which is their whiskey, pineapples, and insects we eat, such as grasshoppers, and mattresses. They might tariff. Britain might tariff against the USA. And last but not least, grand pianos. And that's what a trade war is, Samuel.
yeah.
That's how mad this is. Grand pianos.
Yeah, well, the guns is a
Attacks
strange
on
one as well.
music.
Yeah.
Guns, yeah, How about that? We import guns from the States. Well, of course we do.
Well, who's buying this?
Well, we got